Afternoon, guys. A good 3-0 home win against Chislehurst Glebe puts us very much in the driving seat for our objective to get promotion. Corley, how did you see that game unfold today?
Positives, we've spent 95 minutes of the game and our goalie hasn't had a save to make, which is a real positive for us. I thought defensively we defended our box really well like we did on Wednesday night. It's another clean sheet back to back, which is always the aim we spoke about before the game. And they didn't really look like they were going to threaten us really in the final third, which is, they've got to take the credit again. The players, I think we covered the half space really well when they got into wide areas. I thought Isaac done a really good job on probably their best player, 1v1 scenarios in wide areas. And in the final third, really frustrated in the half-time team talk. I think we had, without exaggerating, maybe 7 to 10 final third entries where we were overloading their back three or back four that was there, and it just never really materialised to a shot on target or a chance, which is frustrating. But if you look at the collective today, I think we were asking a lot of some of these players. I think Connor's not played all season. He's had 2 huge games for us, or 3 huge games for us in a week. Probably asking too much of him where he's not played. Thought he looked tired today, as you would expect. Yeah. Robbie Rees coming back is another real positive to have him in the fold. Again, he took a little bit of time to get up to the speed of things, as you would expect, because he's been travelling for the last 9 months or whatever it's been. So, and it's good. You've got to look at the positive. Dawes is back on the pitch as well. We're missing some real huge players that we keep speaking about, and to have them dripping back in now is a positive. So it's good defensively as a team, real positive. But in the final third, that game could have been and should have been over with before half time. Yeah.
I think an interview on Wednesday after the Punjab game, where it was very much a battle and not pretty football, I thought we played well today. We changed the team around again, personnel wise. What was your thoughts from that side of things?
Well, I think it's suited with Isaac, certainly 1v1, which we spoke about before the game about why he's playing there. And I thought that was a real, like Jamie said, I thought that was a major plus. I thought he kept Kevon Williams really quiet. I don't think he had really any crosses or too many opportunities to shoot, which was good. We went with a little bit more energy in there. Obviously, Finn Cotton coming back in to play. So again, obviously different type of game. Chambo's been able to have another rest, which is obviously again totally different type of game to what we had on Wednesday at Punjab. I think although Connor played, if we'd have had a few more players in and around that area, he possibly wouldn't have started today, but he's done another fantastic job for us for 60-65 minutes. Obviously we've changed the front two because we just felt that we could get in behind them today. The other lads played on Wednesday, and these 2 lads have come in today, and obviously both of them have scored, which is great, so that all the front players are scoring goals. So ultimately, although we could have put the game to bed, we are still getting a tune out of all them players, and I thought Shaves was quite industrious today, which is probably not what he's in there to do, but certainly was competitive. So I think the team was the right team, bearing in mind, I know we spoke about it on Wednesday, but Ricardo missing, which then means that Isaac's had to go and play there, which worked, but it gives us a less of an option in midfield with Isaac being out of play in there, Chambo not being out of play really, Dalt's only just coming back, Macca missing, Ronald missing in terms of being out and maybe change the front with a little bit of a different type of player today. Macca obviously still missing, so obviously centre half. Tyler's gone back and played for Sheppy today. So the players have just got to take so much credit. We're chopping and changing the team. We're getting results, which ultimately what it's all about at this stage of the season. And we know now that we're sitting here. We sat here this time last week saying, look, it's a great win on the back of that, and we knew what we needed to do this week, and we've accomplished 6 points out of 6, 9 from the last 9, 3 wins, 2 clean sheets, and we go into Tuesday knowing that we can win the title. We've now just got to get the team right again for Tuesday night away to Rustle, which they've got beat today, so they're going to have a little sting in their tail, and no one's going to want us to go and win the league in their home ground. So that's no incentive. There's no incentive needed for them to make sure that we don't win the game, or potentially they come out and beat us. We know everything about each other. We've played each other loads of times, so we've just got to do our job now and get the team right, and we can take this football club back to step 4 if we get our job right on Tuesday night.
Yeah, back to the promised land, hopefully. It's been a long season. You get to this time of year, Coyley, with all those games played, and we've had the FA Cup run. So to be in the position we're in a really good place, and must take a lot of pride from that.
Yeah, like I say, there's a lot of them players in the change room that have had 40 plus games already. So they've churned out performance after performance, and they've got to take huge credit. And yeah, we're in a brilliant place. You know, it's been a lot of work that's gone in from the summer, and you know, this club deserves. I've said it all along since we've signed it. This club deserves to be at higher levels for everything that it does, from on the pitch, off the pitch, the youth setup, the board, the fans, everything involved with this football club doesn't deserve to be at step 5, and it's been a privilege. We're not there yet, but it's been a privilege to work and put the hours in to get this club where it deserves to be, and it's not the end. You know, it could go again. I really do believe that. So we've still got a job to do. It's really important that we will prepare the same way that we've done all season, and hopefully get the job done on Tuesday night. But yeah, it's been a really enjoyable year. The task for us that we set ourselves at the start of the season was to get out of this level, and we've given ourselves an unbelievable chance.
Yeah. And just finally, Matt, a tremendous crowd today. I think 860 or over that. Just shows you the potential of this club going forward. So it's as Colin said, we're in a great place.
Yeah, like we can't thank the fans enough for coming out, and obviously there's hundreds of kids here as well, and it's fantastic attendance. Again, step 5. I mean, I don't know what the next one is, but we're getting bigger attendances than clubs at step 4 in Kent as well, not just across the country, but in Kent. And if we can get this football club over the line and get it up to step 4, then we've got a great fan base and a great platform to build on for next year and beyond next year as well. So, like I said, I think it's hats off to them. Let's go and get the job done so we can come in next Saturday as champions of this league. But we've got a big fixture on Tuesday night that no one's going to roll over for us. If anything, it will be even tougher than knowing that.
Yep.
So we've got to make sure that we do our job on Tuesday, get this football club up to where it deserves to be, and then Saturday we can come in and play as champions. But like I say, we've got to go and do the job on Tuesday. We're fully aware of that. We're not never going to go and take that game lightly in any shape or form, and the players are fully aware of it as well. But we've always done well in the big scenarios, big cup games, etc., right away from last season through till now. So, like I say, I think thank the fans for coming out again today. Let's try and get a big crowd at Rustle as well. Like, they'll have a couple of hundred people there. Let's try and match that as well away from home on a Tuesday, and then we can try and get a couple of thousand people here next Saturday. But like I say, we've got a job to do Tuesday. Let's go and finish it off.
Brilliant, guys. Well done today. Look forward to Tuesday.
Cheers, Andy.
Thanks.
Thank you.